Cocoa Board Security. Mr. You see, this is from Mr. Richard Ajiman, ex-administrative officer, Cocoa Board Scholarship. Yatima, waji Cocoa Board Scholarship. Inti debi ono diba. Inti Yatima kahon. Hamoma happy birthday. Onum se nyami shao papa. Nontinenim encho mpacho. Mame enchia mi UCC alumni president 1. Your friend Mr. Samuel Akuto Danso, there be Danso Akuto. Mr. President, menkashe mechiao eno ape eno meka de aka no obete meni mi fie fonka. Good morning Sami Akuto seboko de metwa so. No long talk. We any birthday, but makalo no long talk. Just say ubeti. So we law now ya. Miss Mitchell say me a law, but me I don't know me ye. Ubeti me ni ma baby afonka. Efe ya baby afo be ya media grow kakra ye monko mwe. Good board fortifies fight against Galamsey. Donate cash vehicles to task force. 5 million cities. 5 Toyota Hilux pickups. Na so yasofo mpenimfo Catholic Bishop Conference and so Ediomokrata basese pese kon Galamsey no a yema yeni mbre yema yeni nyedin ti yedini nyina be can the fight against Galamsey ni ho and na CSO sin Galamsey so say okono mampeni wu ya is slow ta no mu kanu ti kojuda nkwa be ubi ya no mo ye sure say Galamsey kun ye ni abrese ye kun ani o mu se ase baby I slow nti ye kun Galamsey no de hin na akekema esese ye de ekeka ho na no kra de ba ku bia meti ye se IGP squad ya o mu kun gale ye si ye nyi o mu mfiri ho ti ye yi o mu mfiri ho asade no nkankan jaye ye de ensa na ekeka se ye pese ye nanso ye nye Intina Catholic Bishop Conference the 2-page document about say the time is now. Pay delay ni bi. Inti good body to an pay. The na aka ye de beka ho a ebe complete afei we are na ya ba beka politics na ofa daily guide. NPP they set up committee to monitor presidential campaign. Se campaign amuye munye no krojen ayampia to ni adapa etwa no ene ba ku bia me o say you broke the economy, I face the education, concentrate on your own. I'm say committee no omonte ya no omunhu ye ade nbu aye sen that akope no hu ba bia e kwa kusie nti no ye be di sa nkomo ne nso efi se bofo ne de ne nam ho apaso MPP fo na e kwa ko Franka tunini ebi mu wo mu a omo se na nominate chairman dada afoku kasa okase ebe ya nkomo ntwensensen na womunye renewal processing wie de hin na renewal processing osio otutu abani yi executives ni fifi honum na foforo bemu a na nka afi onum akwakoyi eye flag bearer no na Dr. Brian Champon say enka bomu hia nti delegate moma monka mum na motumi edi nkunim nti we ene ye nkomo no as a vogue a style for every story e wo krum ne ho style na as a la pamama me ene me share ya penam see as a we di asia koma me dokono mutete no me na amanfo se me se ma me dokono ne de ma se ne mo kaba ne nsa no chenkure de ehurei yazo timi dream style anu aka chem say the style is in the sleeve wait tete no na no omupam asia ba nothing new under the sun ye call round sa ni asia bisi to see ya na de wo kaba yin se we enya kaba 2 pieces na shebie no so I said tete kaba nsa no 1 yard e de twa sleeve asia ba enti azavogue na adwidwimie red and black brocade fefe we twa me 90s cover style ukwa upe 80s upe 20s upe 60s upe the 2025 so adzel ebe yama enti me show kwa azavogue no pamon show fefe kai say website in so soon www.azelvogue.com. Ubenya latest styles ne designs ewo honum na we choose the awpe eno ano no obetake measurements or the bebro baby awo bia fe opese unyantete obe fashion designer fashion illustrator yaza also homa bra obe frɛ no a 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 Emini so the hair mama Z-Nails and Beauty Emi Adjusu Emi Headquarters Emi DSP Owumi Papa Ade Panso ne Tony ho ti me kamfo no ama se ko sphincters kotobabi Eco Bank echi ho ape na kwaji ni pahwai pacho be frɛ no 055 3837201 Pano show Angel Bakery say you wheat bread sugar bread cocoa and a butter bread if we Angel Bakery for ho or traffic mu we obuja to provision few person ton panoa for Angel Bakery for na omuma obi na ton delivery vans na the bebro so person wa call so pick farm abedi pay down for 059 411 4719 me da wonu mase papa ofaya sanita no e political analyst na owura kwadwo dankwa bema kwadwo dankwa prince one fa kwadwo eyama ne rank no ni enim so no no obeba ene ense hwiesi e bema bra kwadwo dankwa ada ne ho edi minim se owo the student there is fee policy honum na me pese mekent student loan trust fund mona moye in charge of the no fee stress and say no loan na fee ho ana
no loan go so
okay
there is see ampo no ye be ma loan mu so ti loan amount na enkan nke ye de ma ye nuanum nkomo university no you see ye be mamu so afiri ba bi e wono de akọ eye esoro kakra se ne be ya
say wonya communication ni kura na nka de asem kitu ya mebisa we e na de market wo agency
se akonya ne bade a
oba ya no ano no eno ano
se omampanyini e promise
say mpacho wo student loan trust fund wo ye den wo ho
deputy CEO
ho ai fa
na ba ya anti de dadai de bia ya hia
me pesa me ye mfom so
where you na come
kwadwo down kwa so was wedding me pesa me ye mfom so nti deputy CEO akwaba
yeah
manya usa uba be ye student loan there mo beto e time
no but obaya for the very first time in the history of Ghana
obesi akosi
omampanyin John Dramani Mahama yade bi nsida se nuanom a omabo asesa na womanya admission ko university na emposika wode betua won admission fee has become a problem no and now mampanyini egi ne ho asi wo say through the student loan trust fund saa enuanom no won sika watua ni na no ye refund sika no emfama won and we ebin see that na ne ma ne ya den say so bisa say loan no ade ye afiri wa na enkan no in the past under the previous administration yetimi approve loan ema eye asukufo say we see yetua no 2 semesters yetua 1 semester the next semester yentua bio but and now His Excellency John Dramani Mahama buy any student loan ye ba be fire me na me boss Dr. Sajida e be fire no 1 year we apply for loan wa e was yetua 2 semesters na as we speak we have paid 2 semesters and na mofra no enjoy and then John Dramani Mahama say finally medicine or say or the bibia your friend no loan plus student loan plus and no you say you treat to loans no na kwabam nti enkan na ye mawo ebia emfa na say 500 Ghana cedi and ye be mawo bia be 2000 Ghana cedi se na abetimi de ebia tua usuku fees udi bia show ho na de akọ school na udi adidi empo hu hia say e wo so tua wo eye hostel fee when be at the tua hostel fee. So there's been a lot of reforms at the student loan trust fund and they ebuama school funds so
Pachoba Kwadwo Nkasa eno mahu so be represent NDC ye twen se MPP ne beba ofire ode oye analyst obe analyze o mumienu e ana mumu bi ne nya adwen nanso sa anya de obi abeka ne be ye ode ofire akwaba
ajoso
chiante mine eyi agbesi segbefia na agbesi die disi ye to no ntebo agbesi segbefia na chia Mr. Mrs. Amanziba Charles Petwa.
Is it the one oya man?
My ye ni nyina ma no so me catch us obeba be fa di Georgia Motors for na be ship. For mu shem ne yonko.
My list na you know.
Yeah.
Menchia. Friend say. Mr.
Ebi ni ho.
Ebi ho pa.
Oh.
Ebi guzu ho.
Kojo.
Abubakar.
Wa ko ina fofo.
On the list what brother ka ho.
Kojo si wo.
Abubakar Rahman Mitiu. Ono ye legal advisor to health minister Ura Kwabena Menta Akando.
Okay.
When
you new one.
Oh, Esquire. Mechiao.
Next week is what the foforo beba.
Na match here Ghana Police Service be bibia obi mechiao mo. Me de mani ato form omo boy dwuma. The morale is great. Match IGP match here all the commissioners. Me person me bo bidding but mechia all the commissioners. CID boss obi mechia.
O chia the Richard Nketia nso se menchia wo ma no. Nti Richard maka che no why?
Ba IGP here.
What's off him?
Richard Nketia. And one is also sister, yeah, please can you greet or fire for me? Tell him he is my father. Kope boy you no so ope weja.
Now when him say oh that cry me you never know.
I was but I was what why neja. He for do pupu me so me da wasi ni matu abudu me da wasi.
It's important.
Ba fire o ka IGP asemi. Say obomodini in fact ne modern monomi hu bi abakosem da. Hwe ayi a akwatia ya yekoye. Yenko by election sister ya fire. Ye hu no say has been relatively peaceful that. If you say me see so I me dem ho dom amanyosem no me nti bia bakosem da. Akwatia was there and of out. Look, one tipo so obi ho eden eti and IGP
Kwajo obi say Asen North was very peaceful under Dampare.
Oh, Asen North, ya bronkofo. Ya bronkofo papa Asen North. Ya tututu mi ankasa me boss am jemfi. Because you to pay.
And even that Asen who was in charge of operations. Nipo share chire bibi ma Asen North you hu said yes. It wasn't Dampare.
Sir.
Normally, no, the figurehead, no, be whether good or bad.
Yeah, the
back stops on you.
Okay.
But this is a situation we are seeing operationalization of the police system. Our media may witness meetings, being platforms, be more. I think say it's unprecedented. And I remember now Obi can say the ya the usro and so Obabe Fiho as IGP. Now you know be competent than him to come and continue.
That would be the problem.
But see, I think say normalization abba.
Okay.
Cause and I better higher
no thing someone who is saying.
Not. You see, infractions are by. In fact, Abdul would have been worse.
Yes.
In the sense, say, Omo call her and opano, some miss me call her, me call her observation. In Crawford, Omo shares Santa, dear to say, Omo call her also West Local. They were arrested. If those people were left in the system, through that battle and can be the basin and cannot be shared. And I believe no, the mistake more year, you said they allowed the former MP to enter the inner perimeter.
Yes,
I don't know. And for a bone so Salam guy no a deputy is it
Mustafa
no the guy no more no is a deputy
deputy organizer
and because they learned lessons from Ablikmanov no but they implemented different things
of our unim say by election biano the security threats no e wo ho chen even general election and Ablikmanov no almost said near to just 19 polling stations. And the very fact here to 19 polling stations, and the threats at a level, so because the concentration of the whole country is on only 19 polling stations. Yeah. And see, look, I shudder to think, say, if it had been under a certain IGP for Frokra, Ablikmanov would have been bloody. But IGP Yohonu, and then why year, and then you go so yen. Ni na ka ho na Ablikmanov yeti wenchi but enya de a degenerate into any a serious issue bia say na yate in the past no enti papa no de IGPO no obaya e was here papa na baso bo adwuma
o topics na me no pe ye be point me ye sure
yeah
it's important say still police for
the more the time ni be come for IGP no
binyiri
okay
peacekeeping na omoye wo ho no enkrofo na ura IGP do mo akọ ho no I've been monitoring, I've been getting the videos and daily briefing. So, I can't say daily briefing. I mean, yeah, you. Intelligence officer. I feel when you're about, things that are going on there. Say, or more to me, Abuama, say, a minister of foreign affairs, Krabe can say, Wako Omako, Wako Shame Cran say, I pray and hope. Say, and my young south ha. Not the BBI, I say, Upper East, Upper West, Northern region.
When you hear Savannah, Upper East say, and Raumasia Akenyemu, Kabay 2 months in nice a Bokwajo Kakra, but a run to a Casanipa Baku, and Nipa Bay 7 a pre-pra.
Ye Pamocho, look, your boarding at the Shemra, and I say a boarding the 2. And a mamma might there be a can, just a northern sector conflict. No man, my pamocho, ye go to Jogu. And we don't know how else to say about pamocha and Kamobema, a queen, and abras into your stramo, or corner abras.
Thank you.
Yes, stramo, hey, who kunipa, ye pamocho, the northern part of this country. Moho Mombo, and so Utimo in account.
Okay, yeah, and Konyani
Abdul Jalemo, or more yard.
All right, thank you. Somewhere we dear fee, Kojo. Yanko ni yanko kagalam say fight na enra good board ama pickups any sika omu say omu de bua naimos na ama omu tumi akwetia galamsey no nanso yenim say last week Wednesday president meeting no mono fallout ni bi ani say ebia ka say as a president na nkasa the way I responded to Kojo Nyank's question no was some form of admission. Say Gala koso kra good no ye de boy local economy. And it is serious in the environment ni bia ba because say Debbie. Ye papa no eja president. Okasa idie en sheda nye ye de en chire yen say ekon no wani abrese obekon. Omo se bo hye ya akadan. Fisebre ana obonto ano senia okano no enye no enane omu enhui enura Catholic Bishop Conference enso de krata aba omasemina yitiawa say president the time to act is now, no more delays, declare state of emergency nti say yeni abre pa se pese ye fight galane dia ebre noa eni brakoju obeka no say
baya mame na wase na minchia ye mini apenyini asani tano na memfanchia ema NDC fo a omajebre na omutie wafidi kese baabi a ekudru bia baya de di kan no yemfa eyaba so bode ema yewura same Jemfi, a lawyer Sami Jemfi. Obaya lawyer Sami Jemfi a chere am yen hunu se emre bia na abesin atwam kwa aya na ebinumu kase ye de sabe woni a woye emofra ye beka yetimi kase o na makofa nkola na modiomo ama mu post ni ade nkola experience be no mo wo ene sa ade no ene owura lawyer Sami Jemfi abie kwan no mu ato ha ma yen emabu no a kire am yen hunu se nia empanyinfo sabe eya no obaya emabu no nso betumi ayeden aye.
Okay.
And you see me boss Sami Jemfi abaso nya se me bo na baso kekese adwuma no aye de ahye ne nsa no wo ye eye ma ne broso me bo na baso asenya bo na baso efise obaya adwuma no a oye ma ne broso akire no nia ewo se oye ka ho eye party afamu nso no obaya yewura Sami Jemfi wo ya wo bo na ho mode ni yepa ene one party fo edi nkomo na ne party fo kasa obia ne oka ne se senka yenya wura Sami Jemfi so ebi abeye oha ewo a political party called NDC mu enka obia ni ho a ode ne ho bedom NDC obetoba anka obia ni ho a ode ne ho bedom NDC a anka obepa aba ewo NDC mu na emom no na anka ne beye ne se anka NDC betna eye abanwa so eye from ene ekosi eda ewiase ebeba wieye yewura sam Gyamfi obon homodin ye pa na ene ye ka good board asem ene ekwan a yewura sam Gyamfi edeka ene ho akade akoma se yemfa hwene yemfa mo galamsey ye ho bra no obaya no kra ne se owura eye sam Gyamfi obefa eye good board enhyehyeye a yewura yi ade agu akwan mo ba na PMMC nti na wo se wode mmara no ba eno mampanyini ma no ebra wonfa enhyehyeye no emfa mbegu akwan mu se ne be ya ye bedane ani afiri PMMC ede aba eye good board eno hwa a record time within a few months na yewura no wadane PMMC emra ye wo se tie good board achi wa prepare ni na good board one year wo se ye fa won na wo mo behwe na wo ye board of good board no wa hwe asisi saade ni na wa ye ni na pepepa ode akọ Ghana aye mrahye bedwa mu ene mrahye bedwa age atum na nadwuma so a wo ye ne nam so na boa ma yenya forex a ene ye de begu eye man mu a aboa ma oman no sidi no na ho ode at some point in time no mienu ye ebeye ye nimsem se eye the international rating agencies num binum mpo kase the cedi was the best performing currency in the whole world. Ni najina adwumason
that was then and
oh of course so and America at some point
it is the worst.
And in America at some point in time and so the worst.
So what has changed?
No meba so the worst and the cedi na nam he obaya obaka yo mampanyini ka baabi eka bibi o say cedi na ho ode no ejina from 10 to 12 ana me anya za na mampanyini John Dramani Mahama kan until I was here finding the level of the city. And until no, it will range between the 10 to the 12 a year mark. And that is what the president said. And at some point in time,
but Bank of Ghana no say 12.10. The phone say be a 2 weeks you cry no count transfers, but you about you 14. Oh,
Obaya, yeti hey. Ye were regulatory agencies woman almost set a yidemaye, and it is Bank of Ghana. And so we are using the Bank of Ghana interbank rates in one. Ye can was a man and Bank of Ghana say 12 Ghana city. And look about me brother
interbank rate in Ebanoa. Na sikana bochi so mo rate no dey na wo kan.
Abochi rate na dey. And then Nancy me brother o tu kwan. Oko bank e ko sesa ye friend is $1. The man that rate a Bank of Ghana and it is because of nipa bi amamboefo bi omo person for kuntuna say no mo use black market na omo di nya sika bond bi de show mbotom and omo sore omo na my black market mpacho what America na say so say na America no see the no final defeat no ni na no saade no you betimi the fact
find we and egusu find
still now just like Omanpanyin say between 10 and 12 and let's be very honest that is the Bank of Ghana rate as we speak and he has not gone beyond yes at 12 now Bank of Ghana and as Omanpanyin e ka ho asem enu nti no ye bo abaso a ye ntimi mo abaso a ye beyi owura Sami Gyamfi ayeden asi nchen na se woni mo owura Sami Gyamfi ye pa abaya oyobia ye ka bibi se obi ye environmentalist abaya no ye be ka na otwi mu sen
Boju me na me otwi teacher wa
say you see the idea
enka meboa na diabolics ni wanwa no watwemi akosi mi cheche ba kuma na mafi masi ayi ni
ntwi wuram owura Sami Gyamfi ye environmentalist
e oduma kuma bobre hu nsem hia
no nti ono oyobia sabe one a wo ye galamsey ni galamsey hu nwumadie no won soso me kai ebere bia me ni share one of the sister stations na me ko show me wie na wa ba honom na ye gina ho na ye di nkomo sa time kra na ye ma power ozikojo me de o ye me communication officer e wo Eastern region me your boss na mom si ye beba power na wa ye wa adwene se sa galamsey nkofu otu betu bia me se me hu a enya de I will forgive you enunti o hwe nia wogidi ene nea sebe wono no wafam ne nea wahunu eye over the years oyobi a hon pese obesoso saade no so enu nti na enne
kafra se me twa so wo say guy bi akọ bank akoye den okosesa
yeah my brother yes
onya ne say
onya no I think 12 points I think 1 or so yes. Yes.
And you'll be a send a message. Vesta said, please tell him to share the contact of the guy.
No.
The,
but
with the bank, Bank of Ghana rate. I need to send transfer to China.
No problem. Your point, family mama no, not on friend. Why?
Let's time patrol was
okay.
Okay.
And nunti, and then you rasa mi jemfi. Wakoto cars. What they akoma se yem fanhwe. Na galamsey no a ene etu aseti no ye hwe ne ye mo ho ehebra eno nti ye nanase na ye nka se Oliver Twist asks for more ye be hia se wo so de bi esan beka ho na ye boa na yetimi fight eye galamsey no no baya
yes kojo
ye wie no na ye ba issues of eye galamsey mu no utie ye nuanu MPP fo a almost yo state of emergency mu opposition mo say
before na state of emergency and na say bi mo because me man can MPP for me can Catholic Bishop conference
me can any Catholic Bishop for asem na making
okay
but
endra
echi was it Monday or Friday or so
and yes. Echi the Sunday
no,
yes
so
Friday
na mo Peace FM
okay
na me ni me nuanu MPP for ya na koye almost yo and ye nuanu kra de Kofi Ofosu cancer
okay
what the year list be by we say call it for state of emergency and nanado na we yaka say obaya no kra na say NDC as a political party emra ye bonto ano ye ne Ghana for sign a social contract sa social contract na ne Ghana for sign no was a manifesto and obaya meboa. And nowhere in our manifesto I say we are coming to call for a year your friend is saying state of emergency. There might be other people within the party who might have said and I say Omaka say under President Kufuor there should have been state of emergency. Yes, of course. Looking at the exigencies of the time then and near man
you free on a country.
Oshe enema na ekoso sabre no of course na ehu hia at the time na nkofo bi dwene say within the NDC dwene say ehu hia say there should have been a state of emergency and until na saafo no car said there should have been a state of emergency but in our manifesto there wasn't anything like say
but the original campaign platform so no
and then America say
and say omo hold him to
and until America say at the time no ohwe nia na the prevailing circumstances and niema na ekoso no
pacho sisi niema ekoso no
obaya meba me go fufu ni yawo na anu nko we ni abi fufu
na what ye feel because e bia obi peponeti ansa no wa manimu so akoya
adi me bada bi on train mon koya adi ansa on train what you say okay the prevailing circumstances at the time na a call for state of emergency and nti ana ye mu bi I can't say there should have been state of emergency at the time. The patrol buy out in America say because at the time, you know, now you were omanpenini or what all the state powers are and kobeti afa kwenya se bia so ahwese within the 8 years, you know, or best stop a year galamsey head on. Nanso powers na the man, no, they were rather abusing the powers to make sure say one momu be ye galamsey no na adia say Ghana eye ebobre because obaya no kura enene say obaya mpachotem you no kura enene say o share eye under President Kufuor emra wo ba ye no nanka there was nothing like say obaya mpachotem you pa there was nothing like say yes say eye forest reserve yakose mra say yetimi the forest reserve ne mani pa bi so omonkonko tumu eye agudie under President Kufuor all these things happen and this was one of the reasons why I can say there should have been state of emergency because if you have the government being complicit in the galamsey eye menace then there was a need for a state of emergency. Two, yes, one a year concession license, not one. Two, Omampeni John Dramani Mahama says, Sir, LI, a year 6264 no, a mahu quine, and my yoko to a former good year, your forest reserves in Monobaya. Omampeni John Dramani Mahama said, a year steps are underway to repeal that LI. 3. Adie baako a call so under this abanya almost the forest reserves maya and Galam says eco bunkan fire forest reserves over 288 forest reserves. Now
thank you, hold on. So I have your manifesto resetting Ghana. That's it. Anyway, Tina de biamba na me so me bag o se me adwu neja adwuma yenti. So page 61, Energy for Sustainable Development. Promote responsible mining for sustainable development. The next NDC government will wage a ruthless war against the illegal mining menace and roll out an aggressive program to reclaim our polluted water bodies, degraded lands, and devastated forest reserves. We will, 1, place a ban on new mining activities in forest reserves.
Thank you.
And then amend the mineral and mining law to impose stiffer punishment on mining in water bodies. Decentralized regulatory and licensing processes for artisanal miners. Implement Tree for Life, which has been done. Resource the Geological Survey Department to prioritize geological investigation. Set up a novel gold board to regulate small scale and all that. Sir, to place a ban on new mining activities in forest reserve.
Good.
Has it been done?
Yes, I know it's underway. And I make a say buy one. A year concession I had under the previous administration. Basically, NDC as an friend as a government, you issue one license for any concession. Not a normal concession, nor even the forest a year reserve. Even normal concession crown maybe.
Okay.
2, a year minister they are to say concessions a one year one for Kwampaso a year over. He's reviewing all those concessions. And over here, mining some by and then Nakujina ya didn't call a court crab, but also your way. Am I
now can contana no crata no age so a choice say omunye a mia Santibruni national organizer.
So
via me name vice chairman.
So hold on. I know lecturer say meba I know lecturer say NDC ni John Dramani Mahama, we are fighting head on the Galamsey because under John Mahama, when there is even allegations, say, say, encophobia omoye NDC for, and they are not mean individuals in NDC, national organizer, vice chairman, allegation keko. Ora John Dramani Mahama say, Attorney General, Konako Yushim, under President Akufo-Addo, what did we see? Secretary to the Interministerial Committee. Oh, now but say so you see. The reason why I make a choice say
actions ya ultimu taking na Ghana for
ya meba.
Ya meba. Enkebe den na say
ya hold on.
Bishop Conference abeka say.
Good. Ya President Akufo-Addo din abamu no. Ni America ko si ni say. O kasa at the state of emergency no. Yenfa emba and I make sure say at the time can say president should call state of emergency because na government na kasa a complicit in the Galamsey because obi oye secretary to the ministerial committee against Galamsey na se ye cheme na oji sika na sika na oje ye no president Akufo-Addo ampanish na ye san to ne dibia mu a na say you are complicit say mo je excavators baba o
senti mo de mo nya complicit
enu ti na make say a whole organizer. Say your allegation and the whole vice chairman allegation and the president can say it means that the president is willing to fight the Galamsey head on. And that was what Mampeni apart from all of these things, Adekye baako was what you and say, Ghana Benya. Not 288 forest reserves I want to buy. President Kufuor the ma say yentu emu galamsey about 44 of them near the amanfo etu mu galamsey 9 of them obaya were no go areas won to me cry na the enko fi say one ya wo ho no obaya they were armed to the teeth okọ ho no mu a wo mo no di besi ani te sesenia wo manya kronfo wo mo ne ye den eko enso owura John Dramani Mahama na me minister ayekofi amabo aso ama enne that 9 aye forest reserves and no go area no and me no can say we have been able to rescue those 9 forest reserves and then they are back into the chest of the state and they are bon ban and unti nye me kan say obaya eniema ayeye eniema ayede agu akwam ene ne egu so ayeye se no mampanyini ka say we have all the necessary powers na ye niru wo say was ye state of emergency no all those powers are being exerted to make sure say your friend say ye nsuansua ene ye nsase no ye betimi aboho ban ade baako a na say minister ne say or the water guards for e ban ye nsuansua ni na no wo mo wo enchenchen a obi a wonimu bia obeko ye nsuansua no aye na adwen say okwakotu galamsey no water guards for no ene ni besi ani no ma hwe na sa nipa no wo ma frɛ reinforcement ni achi sa nkrofo no ni ade o ma ko gina mra ni memra ni o ma yeden adie uye no so to nkyɛn a o ma mpanyini de some regulatory system bia betu dwa wo kyerɛ sɛ ye excavators ya ye de ko enwura mu ko bushes eco forest reserves ye de ko to efema gudie no ba ya wo hwɛ sɛ ene obi a wo kra excavator ababia no enye se wo kra ba ya na ma ho kwan sefa kogu nwuram na kotu efema gudie nemum ye de excavators na befa ekwan bi so a se wunipa no ba ye be register excavator no ye de some trackers bi bo ho se wo so de kwa koye adwuma e wo chebi ne mpatamu a se ukọ na etrache bi ni mpatamu a from the engine room the room atrache bi ni mpatam enu nti ye be demobilize excavator no ba bi a odi akodu bia se na wuntimi fa nko nwuram e fa nko sei ye forest reserves enko sei ye nsuo nko sei ye nsase enko sei ye nkoko. And so these are measures the government has put in place when in yama mampanyi di agu kwam a oguso ya and the gold board kura no akoma ho kasa ye guso aye this adwuma aboa amagalamsey no yetumi ya fight it is mampanyi di yes anyema we ya. It's time to reason say e was here na hunu say dey support be man no send ye de ma President Kufuor in 2017 no watimi ya fighting head on because Mampanyi John Dramani Mahama has shown great commitment towards the fight against galamsey, unlike we saw in the past. So obaya ehube here say we do chita adama no na watumi akun galamsey no akun akowie na obaya ye ba ye over 400 excavators most of the forest reserves and the seasoning na shamfans ya shi no obaya enya de ketwa wo hwe water pumps ya season and say crowd ye season ye de makua for esim fam mo nsuo engu mo no bae so na no bae no sebe enso promprom na mnu mienu ye nya bi eni enu nti na wokọ mabaya medesi enu nti na wokọ Ashanti region tomato eno matimi apompi so agu so ama ene atso doso ene mnu mienu ye nimsem se omampanyina oda se ye nto bi mfama secondary school for no matimi adidi ye ama omo so omo ho ato omo bae
ye nko.
Yes, of fire. I'm in Chakojo. I'm sweaty.
Show her. On my condition, I'm there. Problem.
Oh, sure. It's on.
Obetra headmistress.
Nat. Check it.
Obetra headmistress. My says you.
Could you remember? No.
First of all, gold board. Me who said. We share this current administration a good body fapim kese baako pa me madwene mu no me gidi se ebema Ghana afa nentoma pa afra economically na me kana sanso no na chese abasobo ne aseda kese pa na yese yenyina whether you are MPP or NDC ye de ma owura John Mahama for that vision ensi ho yebesanso de aseda nso ama committee omo atro NDC manifesto because now almost say people's manifesto and what they were doing was say omo bo apro na omo bisa nkrofo omo adwen kire nti NDC man beti ase say saa pro na omo boy no enna ema small scale miners no omo de adwempo bi say ebaaye enna omo so omo so mo nti ase dan so nko ema the responsible small scale miners na omo Ghana ha na as abas body ni ase da kwa ma owura mahama no it is only right say ebebo owura samejemfi abaso. Yes, as we speak, like it or not, that gentleman, so we are paying, we are calling. You have no other option than to admire him. No other option. And you see, youth na Ura Mahama amo mwa kwenyano. Yes, Juma omo edino tells us that this country has a future. Kasi ya wata omode kobo a friend is saying, Omo ye Yediko Omo ye galamsey for Esosa and Hunkro the Bano. Maybe a trim not be at the head of Forest Commission in the previous administration. The better after ne say what the young yesika taxpayers can echo similar cars pickups. Say, Yamfa enko did the same Jumani be. Later did we know, say, Sana on one casa or Galamsey sites. And no de young Yesika, echo toss up pickups, no, and obesa present say, Forestry Commission, ya talkers ya de ma and say, Omonfanko bo, a yomo mutu Galamsey and by. And for this particular action, Ura Samejanfi Ashono. I pray and hope say it will not be like that one. Name Jumadi and the cast national monsters of Fankudino. Debating pepe. The youth in NDC are Ura Mahama Amo Mokwen. The likes of Ura Samijenfi. I mean, he's envied across the board. The likes of Malik Basintali, Adekye Nsroma, Pablo, Rusedo, Nuruddin Abbas. All the youth are either deputy deputy or CEOs. No. We can attest to the fact that it's an envy for any other political party to emulate.
Is it not early days yet?
It is not.
Okay.
You see, it's your agrobeda if you're not.
Okay.
Your marshal see no. Plus the vision of the leader, no, you can't get it wrong. Because why say the better say better office channel, ABCD. But of course, a man in too much because we shall be to me about 1 more year. To the point that this young man was to me a manage gold board, no, and look at the board of gold board. A kuku dampa who show money what to say. These are people who say omonim and they have the technical know-how to guide gold board no emani nkodum pempen so Ghana for yen na yehwe aban bi twam koya NPP na omo akosi refinery minim how far it went so omo wi so omo wi you. The refinery was for a foreign entity. Yeah, we gold that Kwame Nkrumah we see gold refinery 95% completion at the time. Na UP4 ba ombe bogu ye. Ye di musa omo ba ye no. Instead of building a state refinery, no, or share microphobia, or private gold refinery. And I stand to be corrected. From what I heard or read from Samijenfi, or say the state is going to build a gold refinery. What tells you say, a ban way and share say, ye pay ye pegana mum ye. A typical example here, COVID-19 charges at the port. Any deals are always sign Ghana Shipping Authority number. Deals no, they give it to private people at 85% and more to the private person, not buying about 15%. Now, Mahu say, Omampani, fortunately for him, videos are much and then some Kiobo approving an arm. Minhu baby say or tuna num to I can say Omba implementing state of emergency. But sister, deɛ na me supported dada
maybe na wan can directly but indirectly no o ka kire ni nua na sabre no wo ho
yo enti deɛ na me supported dada no me nsan ma ha na me kan say NDC aba power nti me nsan sesama no da bi.
Okay,
you see Kojo, it will be difficult no matter say a year first damage control bia mo be bia no e be den because nipa kuku dama kese be say 9 ene wo mo party mu a na ye wo omo opposition no omo kan say state of emergency should be implemented. Ye nyina ye support it. Until you say the back stops on whoever is the leader. Until now Owura Muhammad, those people who spoke, no, they spoke on behalf of him and the party. Until say ene wanya kwanya na se yebisa okosambia. Na nkese say answer wo de maye no. Ekoye bibia be my hope say the state of emergency no ebia ebeba soon. Isaya. Make room Western North.
Okay.
Kojo mo Eastern region, Ashanti region. Isaya. Mama yenka hu say nipa na omote ho a omonom sa polluted nsuo no. They are not different from yenya yeti cantonment, Labadi, your friend say prime areas. Into ye betra ho ama galamsey abeto yen wo krom say nkran mo ni ye two cantonment and some be who said there's the need for state of emergency ana say yet to memo ha under the previous administration you various videos ana ekoswa Western of to be precise me ankasa me sefrefo yi omo ko brofu a afe na ebebo eno mu twagu no omo yi ehi say ye pego da mo se ebro ye twagu ye hu cocoa farms amanfo twagu the turbidity of our waters and Ghana waters will charge a whooping 220 something %. All these things are signs of danger in the near future. Say, sure, you see it your young one, we see it with you. Now, I'm paying with your money in South. Into your bedroom, Galam say, a do chain homes, a do chado, a do Tesano. And sana ye beka say ye implementing state of emergency. Hiroshima bomb ye 2 year 19 kwadwo ho and na me no ka say the side effects are still them for war or more problems wo omo honam akwa bi. The air course ya ensuo say ankrofo enum ye de bi dware. In the near future no aban bia also no obeboka more in the health sector than any other expenditure wire in health. Saya, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, what a laudable policy. Or they buy at the time it was a policy idea. And then people for Besum say, you're saying in fact, I am to four gospel singers are almost free MPP are catching. And they born I bet try piece from me can say, Sabi Nipo Yabuan or Dream Moaho. Eke kan sembasa.
Nti wa nka ni bi mo na.
Sabe mo fanchele. Eke kan sembasa. And nkukon nketinketi has been implemented that the yehu ewo is it Medina Kwanso ho no. Enya de ketwa. And President Amaya Tiase say you better replicate it across the country. Basa ya adende na nkukon nketinketi. Wo de nkukon nketinketi no said the waye no wo Medina Kwanso yi e de call Western North. What they call Eastern region, what they call Ashanti region. Now you are replicating bebre afe nkuko na bedos no. Just like nkuko ye nkoto pure water and farm mo. And the same polluted water now you declare state of emergency to ensure say sa nsuwa no e bed gene na yetumi bia no aduane yetumi di bia man nkuko no mo no. Nkuko no beba na nsuo no mo nom no. Sign na ne meta ayi a ekobu no. Yes, ye kodi emana because you see, you will be a friend of swine flu, your bird flu, your a friend say friend pompo and train pompones anomanoma. And ye be this moya a sway a near yet to say a middle a yadiafra whatever no. That's just a Dutch yadiano ebe more. A country with high risk of high rate of a yarefon so no productivity almost zero. Inti ya yarehwebo ebekosoro enti ye ma ye ntwen omanpanyi wo ye farmer ye betwen ama tomatoes ahoro a ye dua emo ahoro a ye dua ye be irrigation ehemfa ne ye ntwe nsuo ni fi na nsuo na polutu na se wo se ya ye bu baby se nsuo e didum ja ye mpe ye nya
nsuo fi bia dum ja
okay nti nsuo fi bia sa wo de gu no ba so enyini nti ne ye de polluted nsuo no e be water ye no ba no na afedie Ghana bibibia bekoye anum ebekoye yembia no yare. This is the reason why I support the state of emergency. Okay. Please me inti no mo se me ye ndis ne ba me ye ndis ni menje card the obeye ye no meka the enya nso no meka. The state of emergency at the time that it was being declared no na ye nyina ye support say it was very very critical. So see no it is also more critical. Okay. 2022 the previous administration omo task force obo de call enwura dem ho so omo ko stop galamsey no soldiers omo withdraw mo nyina se see also mo ba ba mu task force IGP send it to the various area Ashanti region area no and also withdraw mo and initially na make say na task force here withdraw mo here when the mass is it the IGP himself and I say every baby until so omanpani a man my friend say media encounter how can say there was the need to a friend saying to withdraw them me kropon beka say ne phrases be o use here for the service personnel now I didn't like it. As we speak the issue of galamsey is increasing. The fight against galamsey
and me bisa kwaju say exigencies brofui any situation then any now
you see
ensunsunye biaba
you see sister it is increasing because omo na ye tu omo na omo abem MPP for na ye ka say omo na omo ye na dodo no so what ba na say wontu so say they will do it more because omo hia sika more for future endeavors until they will go into the hinterlands more. Omo penny adabrako ya divert ye nsu akwan ahoro we see it. State of emergency no yeah ensure will say declare no across the board. Yes say specific areas say who say kromukura ye tu galamsey ensure ya divert the course into areas say nim say ade na di enya egu aban anim ase no ye pauchew wone wo mpanyfo ntrase wo be masa ansan ni padodo na akasa sa ansan nko ade esisi ya so because the encounter you had you know and some of beka ye nyina etoya kuma so we know that this government is working and you as the a visionary leader no normal ekoso but ye pauchew said ye be adachi me repeat me ho health cost and me cost ro said ye be adachi ye nkola na afedie ye hu omobobre said ye be adachi na nkukọ no kropo no ye ekosua bi ye bebo na kosua no kropo wo nsa dadansa na ye pai ye hwe ni yi na ye nso
thank you
adachi
Victor Amable, yeah, my problem is when a state of emergency is declared, will that mean no miners will be found in our forest reserves and water bodies? The answer is a big no. And so those who think a state of emergency is the solution should come clear if that declaration means shoot to kill, or it will be the arresting that has already been going on. Okay, that's Amable there. Fusek wawa kasa wodie no enka ne nkomo ne ho ntijani ni ne nkomo no. Good morning, Obapaya. Please let my president know the level of commitment is not enough because government continues with where the NPP government failed. And please, Mr. President John Dramani Mahama, listen to wisdom. Because on the galamsey, I was disappointed in your response to the question, and we are watching closely with an eagle eye on the galamsey issue. It is not funny, and I promise you, we will be citizens, not spectators. I'm from mining area, and the consequences are life-threatening and total future killing of my people in Enyinem Etiwa East constituency in the Eastern region. Ewa nana kwesi enyimedu nti eswatia fachemi said ye be ya if afufro nso ebenya kwan ama ya yebenya kwa kenkan foforo de. Tracy Mensah says until we clear both NPP and NDC out from the system, we'll continue to suffer till thy kingdom come. I swear with my blood. I see. That's Tracy Mensah. Neo Dati Mills, we need to up our game in the fight against Galamsey. But so far, the NDC has fought better than the NPP. NPP period. 8 forests has been reclaimed. Don't forget that. Okay, you Dati Mills. Thank you. Quick one, and unfortunately, NPP rep no into me ama. Into Yebeka Bina, Yen KGB. Over NPP ati abedwekuwa ene daily guide ebo amane yese wo mo monitor presidential campaign wo mo pe flag bearer no inipanum no na won hwe se wo mo kasa wo mo beka no ene said wo mo bebo mo ntoa no ebe wi ase no na ansian kwankofa wo ha foforo bia ama wo mo pe fair and structured and transparent process said the be ya bibia be kokama. And Dr. Brian Champon say unity first. Omon kambo mu wia na fe omo are ni power. And so we see be pon amade raba. Nti we no just 3 minutes. Yanko. Mijo.
Radio.
Mpasho
maybe I know what me. I say my socialist comrade is in capitalist suit and you are in socialist attire. Please, let's uphold and appreciate socialism and its authentic philosophy. Unless we imbibe,
yeah.
Mpachuana, we shall send these messages.
Minimum.
Ramanziba Michel.
And you are to go down far.
We never change suit. Papa didn't mean to me,
and you, the American just socialist comrade is in what?
In seats.
Yes.
Socialist. No,
she's capitalist.
Na ya mame wangana oho.
Oshe hopa.
Hey. Isi we jay hoku.
Socialist ye onkodi wa achebi. Socialist kodi fork and knife. Odi noodles.
Sama no ben ne de ne ekopa. Ba yesem so cosmetics.
O 3 minutes na so. Kojo. And 1 minute.
You see on say you IBIA can say knee-jerk approach. My name said the message about cream. And I go back and say better late than never.
Okay.
In summer, I'm going to do so one setting committee means that there's a problem. Na some matter can say me normal me information can
na nta fokra so omo petumi obi an said you kasafa.
Yes.
Nti omo pe na problem.
Every party na information me say me gather no me wie efa a candidate no ho ebi crop ho on the I don't need to even look further social media here so menya p na omo in house the little information that I'm getting about each individual no say if it is in my intention say me do abetudwa but for now no say committee is all good but omo yo mo hu fin dada Dr. Brachampa what can say or unity first no ana na ojina ne yi ho no ne palace ho say sa we
hotel
and some na wo ka no na yembi say omo nyina pe unity ana each of the
any data na no dey kire omo
na data no wo dey kire a say wo dey kire said ye be ma party no na nim adaho. But when you skew your data to an individual or you personalize your data, it means that problems no. And amongst the people who are standing, so the main three, no, in somewhere form, probably I can say one penna on two I am PBI more but a chopper modiabetua bontina or mubisa honomano. I want it to be specific. A chopper is it for the party supporters and for the totality of Ghanaians?
Thank you for your question.
They come on specific side. Say which one? Is it Polugu Dam? Is it also West Wagon? Is it PDS? Is it a Japadio? Is it a Japadia document? We want specific of the areas are all patch on.
Thank you. Then yes, we are going. Yes, Kojo.
You know, maybe reform some my thing. Obati committee.
Yes, be monitor campaign. Mo be share na.
Oh, yeah, easy for there. We are very democratic. And no sebe yen politics aye no ye politics sebe yen fatem die ene saa empuatwa no enye yen politics saa. We share yen nuan MPP for in 2024 run up to the 2024 elections. Now we share kwan your far so and you see me Obaya I told you I am very worried. I am worried because we are within the political class and ye jina TV so ye jina social media so ye to money ye ho ni ye di atem ni ye kan samwa ensem fata no mofra na e ba no so omo hwe menu mienu ye mane ye wo fa asefo no a omo so omo ba no omo ye den omo hwe sita ya and say ya hwe yie na se daachi bi ye nyi be ye nkokora na ye betum mamu wa ne fo a mamu wa ne beka se momo ye ne ye chen ye die na menti ase se empanyinifo manyini sebe ama bodwe afu fitaa omutiri ho afu fitaa omba bia afu fitaa obaya na yesi ye kwa koye eye elections obaya e wose yetimi to mane ye ho to the extent say enne yesi ye beti committee say committee a one meso ayatem didiem hey ya ho ne yedro look ye nuanu MPP
thank you Kwajotu
omo ya say democracy no omo ya atoto democracy no ase na ye be srewom se empanyinfo se eka to na ka de eka eto na ka 90 se eka wom a na omo political party ni say ye di agrive we are also a political party it may affect us moving forward into the future ti srewom ni adu na dwebrewo wo mo nkyere mi omo betumi aye omo nkyere kwan a ye de Ghana ma wo mo betumi abu oman no se ne omo nse oman se ne omo se no mere bia besi atwam omo nya ayampiato ye fa mu bai
CEO Student Loan Trust Fund of Fire Sanitano a political analyst and pay damwasipa MCB binti the obesi MPP anai no entumi ama enye yen boapayo mami na azel vogase watade fefefe ya azel pamche mi na menkamfo ne ma opatade ye shefata na odi akokwan na enwani azel vogue style for every story for 0244155266 azel ewo dance man na her mama Zenils and Beauty or painters kotobabi and so be show ni sem ni nyina na wakama ama nwa wo sha ebe fatal te se de hyemye friend 05538372001 medabwa phone no ase edi ameje so ye mama ya konama na me sha so woni etinaye won sha won sa no adwuma kodufia kai se odi na seda be ma no oda na se no na oyemo yakram